All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up where we left off yesterday. Working on the was it Minerva's Den DLC? Let's see what else. So we just came into the next section, which is the operations section. We'll see what's happening here. There are, let me see, 3 sisters on this level. I got the dual swarm, so that's good. I don't know if there's going to be any other, if you can upgrade to the triple level or not. Ultimately, what I would like to get would be Scout. Scout 3 would be really good because then I could go and hack turrets and whatnot without without being seen.
You show such loyalty to a proven traitor. What is Porter to you? A convenient excuse to disrupt my work? Or something more? I am curious, I must admit, but not enough to let you live.
Really gonna send someone to try and get me? Oh, he's locking me in. Uh-oh. I'm not quite invisible, but no one's coming upstairs.
I've got a bathysphere at my lab that should be able to get us the hell out of Rapture,
Okay.
but we can't launch just yet. First, we'll need to reprogram a signal beacon. That nutcase Lamb's got the city on lockdown, but a hacked beacon should keep her torpedoes at bay.
Oh
See what you
boy.
can find.
I was wondering if and when they're gonna call in the Houdinis. Alright, there's my there's the atom chamber. Let's see what I can get here. Upgrades, which probably will do. Oh wait, we can go to 3 because there's a cyclone trap 3 there. Insect swarm 3. Oh hell yeah! Swarm bombs. The swarm in this game is so awesome in my opinion.
Insects. Swarms hide in expired enemies, awaiting further prey.
Alright, what else can we get? Gravity well 2. Charge up your gravity well, create a proximity trap, and then gravity well 3. When the enemies are flung away from the center of the gravity well, a burst of powerful acid follows. Ah, that's interesting. Deadly machines can be beneficial. Target hacker. Just trying to see if there's anything. Eve expert. That just lets me carry. Eve saver. That one there, I think, would be good. I'm gonna go ahead and get another. Another slot, and I'm gonna go ahead and get Eve expert. Excuse me, because using less Eve would be good. Or Eve, no, I'm sorry, not Eve expert, Eve saver. So we'll put Eve saver there. All right, and let's go ahead and bump up health and Eve. Ah, I can actually do another set if I wanted to. So, do I do that? Oh, why is... Hold on, sorry. My damn game all of a sudden decided it wanted to change to... No, my damn game decided it wanted to crash. Why? Why, I say? Because all of a sudden it stopped responding to the mouse movement. So we gotta do that again. Alright, so we gotta unfortunately do that again. Not that big of a deal. I just I'm not sure why it decided to do that.
Sigma, you show such loyalty to a proven traitor. What
Gonna
is
send
Porter
out,
to you? A convenient
the
excuse to
bees.
disrupt my work?
3, 2, 1.
I am curious, I must admit.
Now.
But not enough
All
to
right.
let you live.
Now going to, okay, I'm invisible, good. Bees should be, I should be invisible technically, I thought. Damn, I messed up the hack. Alright, let me save that just in case the game crashes again.
The hell out of Rapture, but we can't launch just yet. First, we'll need to reprogram a signal beacon. That nutcase Lamb's got the city on lockdown, but a hacked beacon should keep her torpedoes at bay. See what you can find.
Alright, let's try this again. We'll run over here. Bam. I'm gonna purchase a slot. And we're not gonna put anything in it yet. Do 1 Eve, 1 health. Swarm 3. And then I said Eve Saver. Put Eve Saver here. Alright. Now let me save again. So now the question is, do I want to bump up my, how do I get 2 of you? Do I have 2 of you? Yeah. Did I hack 2? I don't remember hacking 2, honestly. I'll take it though. No, I'll save the E for now. Alright, so let's take a walk around, see what we got.
The seafloor outside Minerva's den is a machine graveyard. With a little luck, you should find the beacon we need out there.
Okay, so I have to go out through the Ooh, upgraded shotgun.
I must keep an eye on Porter and his thinking machine. There's more than one way to muscle out a rival, and I suspect that Fontaine is vying for market dominance in computing now as well. Each hour that contraption spends crunching genetic code for Fontaine brings my city one step closer to dissolution. And if Porter should begin dancing to that hoodlum's tune, well, the machine is a marvel, invaluable. The man may prove obsolete.
Alright, let's grab the upgraded shotgun. The camera there. Rocket spear. We'll go off the airlock eventually, but not just yet. Let me explore around, see what else is here. Thought I heard someone, but guess not.
After some searching, I made contact with Charles Milton Porter in Minerva's Den. A productive exchange. Clearly, Rapture is no place to continue my research. But Porter says that if he can find a way to return to the surface, along with the programming for his mainframe, we could then rebuild the machine and work together towards the cure. I have located an Alpha series to assist him. Subject Sigma. I must return to the surface. If Sigma is successful in Minerva's Den, then the cure for Adam's curse is on its way. It is only a matter of time.
So I'm still curious, what happened to her at the end of the base game? Because okay, so that door's closed. You know, she hooked me up with that not Sigma, because I'm Sigma. Cannot remember the guy that Sydney. I think it was Sydney. But she hooked me up with somebody in the last game, or in the base game, and then I never heard from her ever again, other than random tape recordings. I think the bees, nope, the bees haven't found anyone. They're circling around, not picking anyone up. I'll zap that on the way out. Oh, hey, what's up, Mal? Yeah, I like the DLC and what they've changed to it compared to the base game of 2. I do like the laser gun. I'm not as good with the laser gun as I think I should or could be. Because I keep on treating it like a regular weapon, and I keep on trying to pulse shoot it, and it's really more effective if you know, stream it as opposed to pulse it. But I like doing headshots when possible.
Yes, I see more now. One mind doing the work of 2, 10, with the help of the Thinker, 1,000. The machine spoke, Ryan listened, and finally, I have the Thinker all to myself. Goodbye, old friend. Don't worry. You leave your creation in capable hands.
Oh, I'll say one thing. I really do like the insect swarm. Yeah, so one thing I'm happy with is how it's, I guess, sort of progressing you or giving you the option to progress with your skills a little bit quicker than in the previous game. Because I didn't get the Insect Swarm 3 until probably past the halfway point in the base game. But Insect Swarm 3, if you can get a combination of Insect Swarm 3, Scout 3, you're golden. Because then you can go around and spam them and stuff like that. But it's you know, you can be stealthy on it. I love the natural, plus natural camouflage. Because, you know, I love Swarm 3 because of its fact, hey, let me kill the bad guy and then I will create a bomb. Well, the bees are effective, not necessarily against the big guy there. That's a brute, I believe. But the other ones, it's quite effective on, in many cases. Because Swarm 3, after it kills somebody, it will essentially create a swarm bomb, so anyone walking by him or her will trigger the swarm, which will then attack another person and then create another swarm bomb. So you can cascade swarms. That guy there, he's mind controlling something. This is where I kind of wish I had Scout. Wait, is that the camera? That's the camera right there. I also like the remote hacking in this. You don't think they're bad, but you're set in. Oh yeah. I know exactly what you mean. I missed. How did I miss? How did I miss the? There we go. I'm not sure how I like the hacking compared to the first game, because I kind of like the pipe hack. You know, but the hacking in this is interesting as well. Because I mean, there were some times with the pipe hacking that it was a no-win situation. You know, just because there was no way in hell you could have solved the mystery or solved the puzzle. But the pipe hack was fun at times.
You calling me a fool? Fight like an all you.
That. I've never seen a brute though with a what you call it before, mind controlling or I don't know what that linkage is between them, but I've never seen a brute with a bot before. I've seen the leadheads, the thugs, and sometimes Houdinis. I haven't seen the nitros in this game yet, or in the DLC yet. The Houdinis just now appeared, and I thought they would have been. I thought they would have appeared prior to the brutes, because in the progression of the first game, or the base game, I should say, it was thugs and leadheads, nitros, which were the I think the Molotov throwers, if I recall correctly. Excuse me. Spiders, yeah, the spiders. I hate the spiders. Spiders, Houdinis, and then the brutes. Although what I'm looking for is okay, go ahead and kill them, drones. Are you talking about the spiders or the Houdinis? Or, because I know that so in this game or in the DLC, there's no research. So that's kind of cool, I guess, because you just find the various. Well, I don't know how it actually works without the research in this game here. But I know that you know, I had to research the. I think it was the Houdinis in order to get the natural camouflage. That's one of my favorite abilities is natural camouflage. When it doesn't bug out, because I ran into a bug in the base game of 2, where I was in the theater, and after the theater section, in the theater, my natural camouflage stopped working after that. Oh yes, Water of Life. That's another one I really liked as well. Because I had that set up. Because what I would do is I would stand in water, particularly when I was doing. Because I don't know how you did your game, but I'm saving the sisters as opposed to just flat out harvesting them. So what I would do is I would find a pool of water that's nearby the nearby to where the sister was harvesting. I'd stand in the water and then just spam insect swarm, you know, because my E was continuing to replenish. Yeah, and I know that you can get more Atom by harvesting them directly, but sometimes the presents they give you are nice, because I don't know what the base harvest rate is on just flat out harvesting them. Oh, that reminds me. Now that you mentioned the harvesting, I gotta buy another slot to do the harvest tonic. If you have them. Oh, I got you. Which makes sense as well. But I know that, like, typically after you save or rescue 3 of them, they'll give you like a 200 Atom bonus. And sometimes they'll give you a they may give you a tonic as well after enough rescues. I rescue them just because. But I've yet to find the Fountain of Youth. Now, why did the bees not find you? I like these laser bots, though. These laser bots are quite nice. Yeah, but that Fountain of Youth tonic, that is definitely. I think on the base game, I had it set up. In fact, here, let me do this real quick, just because. Let me do this real quick. Let me just do a quick load of my previous game. I did just do a save. I think this was before the near the end of the base game. Is there a gene bank anywhere? Oh, there's a gene bank right there. Yeah, so the way I had it set up, and I don't know what, this is a bug here, I don't know why, because it's technically unlocked. But this is what I was running. Let me just go into that and back. Yeah, I don't know why it does that, but this is what my setup was for the base game. So the Electroshock 2, I really stopped using that at a certain point. Had the telekinesis just because it definitely came in handy. The Incinerate 2, it was kind of cool for the bomb. That's right, that did chain lightning, that did a bomb, but the scout bonus, so I could hack, that was nice. The Swarm 2, which creates bombs after they kill them. I don't remember what that is. What is? Oh, that's the security thing, so I can spawn my own robots. but then I had I was using the Fountain of Youth. That's Fountain of Youth there. I had this going, but at the end, this really was pointless because you didn't need to research anyone anymore, because my research was complete. Everything except for security, and that's mainly because I didn't kill security. I typically hacked it. I think this was before I picked up Armor 2, because I think I had Armor 2, or maybe. This one here allowed me to get more Eve when rescuing. And there's my research damage there, natural camouflage, the hacker stuff. But this is pretty much the setup I went off of, and it, like I said, I would just go around, typically find a puddle of water, send out bees to kill, and if the bees didn't find anything, I'd go into scout mode so I could get further into the region I wanted to go into, send out bees to kill. I didn't really have a problem up until the very end, and the only reason I had a problem at the very end is because the very end of the base game is like, hey, you need to destroy these 2 pipes so we could flood and equalize the airlock. Well, I wasn't looking up in the air for the pipes. I was looking more horizontally, and so I got whacked a couple times, and then I finally saw the yellow pipes in the air that they wanted me to blow up. Because it was the brutes, the elite brutes at the end, along with the elite alphas at the end, that I couldn't really take on, one-on-one because they just kept on respawning. But I didn't even unlock all the plasmids just because I really didn't find a use for Hypnotize. I really didn't care about Winter Storm. Didn't care about the what do you call it? The Cyclone Trap. So it's just like now hypnosis. That could have been beneficial. I know that at Hypno 2 or Hypno 1, I think it's Hypno 2, you can hypnotize or take control of the alphas. But I never really went for the hypnotize, just because in most cases, the only time I really fought the alphas was when I was going after the little sisters. And what I found to be really good on those is this here, the drill power, and this here, which gave me freezing drill, I believe. So I would just drill them to death, because they were spaced out enough where I could kill an alpha, take the sister, let her do her 2 harvest things, and then by the time I was ready to turn her in, go after the next sister, I'd have more fuel, so I could just keep on doing that. What I did find out in the first game, actual Bioshock 1, is you can't hypnotize, because you got the different hypnotize thing. It was the Big Daddy the Big Daddy one. I was specifically for them. It wasn't against the other people. If you hypnotize a Big Daddy and they've got a little sister runs away. There's a fight with the 2 big sisters. What did I do with the 2 big sisters? I know the one you're talking about. I don't remember what I did on that. I can't remember. No, something else I thought was an interesting portrayal in the game is after you go and meet up with Eleanor, initially, the initial rescue, that you get knocked out and all that, and then you play as a little sister. So I thought that play was interesting to see what their portrayal and view of the area looked like as compared to what it actually looks like. Yeah, and that's the thing with these games here, as far as how you can customize your character. You customize it to your play style. The only thing I didn't like about Bioshock 2 versus Bioshock 1 is Bioshock 2 is what I would call a pure linear game, in that you can't backtrack to places that you may have been at before. Whereas in Bioshock 1, you could go to the spear and go back to other places to find collectibles. Now, granted, in Bioshock 2, there are no real collectibles, so so you're saying the villains in 1 are less interesting, or in the base game of 2? I presume 1. Excuse me. Where am I? Oh yeah. That's an electromagnet lock. Oh yeah. Okay, I got you. Well, yeah, because the whole Atlas thing. Because it didn't even dawn on me until you get to the point where you initially meet up with the second time, or I guess when you arrive, where all the little sisters have been gathered, if you will, and you break the mind control. Of how many times the would you kindly aspect. It didn't even dawn on me until Atlas identified that he was actually Fontaine, and about the would you kindly thing, that I didn't realize it. Yeah, so it's like, but in hindsight, it's like, oh, that's an interesting little twist. In that, subconsciously, playing the game, you have no idea until you actually hear him explain it. Where the hell am I? I think I'm there. So, where is... Okay, so if I face this door here, yeah. I have no idea, because I thought the flashing is where I would be, but I don't see my cursor. I presume this is the room I'm in front of. So in Infinite, I will be playing that next. I presume, I don't know how long this DLC is, but I presume I'm at the halfway point for the DLC. Just based on the progression of your talents and skills. So I imagine I'll be starting Infinite on my stream this evening. It'll be interesting to see how that game plays out. And the way I play these games, and I don't have any arrows right now, but based on what I know, it wants me to go outside, out in the water. I typically try to go everywhere other than where it wants me to go at first. Just to explore my surroundings, see what goodies there are.
Oh, that reminds me. If you're looking for the key to your brand
Exactly.
new office, you might want to check in the Circus of Values down the hall. Hope you brought your milk money, asshole.
Some of the boys
There's something special in the Circus of Values.
entertainment. Monitor screen hooked into a sort of tiny airplane cockpit, yeah? And that's swell, because what shows up on screen is an X, that's you, and a bunch of O's, like a Spitfire surrounded by a squadron of Jap Zeros. You fly your little X around and shoot them down one after another. The wall caught us at it one night, called it a waste of time. I don't know.
Oh, hey.
Balance, ain't it better to change what's on the screen than just
250 for
stare
that
at
key? I guess I need to pay $250 for a key.
Cannot with all the time left. Get out, you.
And see, the other reason I like the bees is they're a homing creature. Ooh, machine gun now. Oh, the upgraded machine gun too. Nice. Yeah, that's one cool thing is I don't have to. There's no weapon upgrade machines that I've seen in the base game. Not base game, in the DLC. So it's you'll either find. I thought we already destroyed all those. You'll find the base weapon, and then sorry, like I found the base shotgun earlier, and then I found an upgrade for it. But that one there was just a flat out. Oh, there's 5 bots for this section. Okay, makes sense. It's a different area. That's kind of cool that they've got the just the flat out upgradable machines you can pick up. I'm looking for, and I don't see, is, unless there's something through that path there maybe, and I'm guessing there is, to open up that door, because I gotta do the gravity well to take out the circuit breakers. I guess I can go into this office now. It's in the place with it. See, the one thing, and this is why I like having the scout, which I don't know if I can. I don't know if it's something you can acquire in this game or not. Yet, but I prefer not to. I like hacking stuff, and so if I have the opportunity of hacking turrets, I prefer to go and hack the turrets as opposed to either using a remote hack, which is fine, but remote hack doesn't really work when you've got bots with you, because if you get aggro, they immediately go take out the turret, which kind of sucks, because the turrets can definitely be beneficial in setting up the harvesting, or setting up for the big sister when she comes. It's 2555. So 17. Alright, let's see what's in the safe. Wait. That's not a... Is there an ashtray behind that? No. That's not clearly not an ashtray. Let me save. The other thing is definitely save often, I found, because unexpected crashes suck. Oop. Yeah, well, that's true.
The technology of Minerva's Den keeps Rapture running smoothly. Unauthorized tampering with computer equipment is a punishable.
Mini turrets also are quite nice. I just wish you could carry more than 4. So if I need more mini turrets, I know where to come. Those the mini turrets are really good against the fire brutes. If you have the bees on the fire brutes, I found where they're basically more concerned with themselves, and then the mini turrets are blasting them. Quite a good combination. All right, man. Appreciate you stopping by and appreciate the lurk and all that. Enjoy your game. Are you streaming that game, or are you just playing it offline? There we go. That's what I was looking for. Oh, okay, gotcha. Wait, I've been in here before. Oh, there's the hole. The throw through. Yeah, curious. What is Fire Emblem? I'm trying to see here. Fantasy tactical role playing. I don't think I've seen that game before. Huh. It was like an interesting thing. I've seen people play Ori before. That's an interesting game. I'm not sure about Blind Forest, and I've done the Borderlands series, so I thought that was a fun game. I will say I do like how they I don't know who the company is that does Borderlands because I can't think off the top of my head about them, but I like how they incorporated it into Twitch so that your viewers could choose what some of the bosses and more elite creatures do, or you know, give them more health, you know, spawn ammo for you, stuff like that. I thought that was kind of a cool little thing. Alright, that opened that door. Yeah, but yeah, Gearbox, that's right. Well, I mean, they may not have had anything to do with it, but they had to have, I would imagine, had to have done something to allow it to be incorporated, or, you know, into the game where it does affect your gameplay. Oh no! It's not crowd control. I know what you're talking about with crowd control. No, there's a different let's see here. Well, at least I think it's something else. It's called the Echo Cast. And it's and I mean, it only yeah, so it's this thing here. So basically what it does is it allows so when you got badasses that pop up, the viewers can control the badasses. Viewers can also get drops from rare chests. You know, and then this is all, I mean, so like the rare chests, it provided you link me as a viewer, let's say, and you're playing Borderlands 3, provided I link my Twitch account to my Gearbox account, I can also potentially get loot from you. When you loot a rare chest, I can do the badass events, pinata, stuff like that. So it's kind of cool what they did. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've never. I think the only thing I've ever played on my Switch is what do you call it? Mario and Mario Odyssey, Mario Kart, and then the Zelda game. That's I have no other games on my Switch. But yeah, it's kind of cool because, and even if you haven't played Borderlands 3 yet and are planning on playing it, perhaps one way you can sort of get maybe a slight advantage is you go to people who are playing Borderlands 3 and you can possibly get loot if they've got the extension enabled. Oh, it's not it's only what, PC only? Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. I didn't realize that you were just a Switch streamer. Yeah, because I've never actually streamed anything from my Switch. I mean, I've got it set up where I could, that I can stream basically. I stream from my PlayStation. You know, so it's just a matter of moving the cable to my Elgato if I wanted to. But yeah, I've never. Odyssey and Zelda are definitely games that people don't want me to, or don't want to watch me playing. I got that for free on Twitch for Twitch Prime. Bravely Default. That sounds like a JRPG of some sort. Or am I thinking something else? Monster Hunter. I know we were talking about that in Damn It stream. And Hollow Knight, I've seen people play that one as well. So the Bravely is a JRPG. Yeah, I mean, Hollow Knight, it looks like an interesting game. It's not my type of game though. Monster Hunter, it looks interesting. I would be tempted to play it. That's a game I'd have to. So I play different games, you know, based on the type of games they are. So 9 times out of 10, I play first-person shooters on a PC just because I'm a keyboard and mouse person when it comes to first-person shooters. And then you know, granted, there's obviously some games that are like was it Last of Us 2, things like that are first-person shooter types, if you will, that are only available on PlayStation. So I'll sacrifice my game playing for those. I do like those games. The Monster Hunter World, that's one I would definitely play on PC. Again, because it's I think I personally have better control with keyboard and mouse with those games. Whereas something like Hollow Knight, or something that's more of a side scroller perhaps, I could see myself doing better on a console as opposed to keyboard and mouse. But then again, I got a gamepad I could use on my PC as well, so I do have that option. I guess it's time to go out into the water. Oh, nope, nope, I was going to go this way first. Yeah, I messed up. I missed the blue on the first one. Yeah, I may try that Monster Hunter out. Now I know it's not a monthly subscription game, is it? It's just a one-time purchase for the base game, and then you can play it as much as you want, other than possibly paying for DLCs and or cosmetics. Because right now I'm just taking a break from playing any subscription type games.
Someone in the mainframe?
Yeah, no, so now is it not cross-platform? Is it just is it Switch to Switch, PC to PC, PlayStation to PlayStation type play? That's the thing, Oh, okay. Oh, Rise. Okay, I gotcha. But now, in general speaking, is the base game cross-platform? Yeah, that's the thing, is I haven't paid for the PlayStation Online service, and when I first bought the Switch, you got or at least they offered a year free of the Switch Online service, which I use and it's expired, so I haven't done anything online. I don't like how they have that. You know, so if you want to play in Mario Kart, you've got to we have to put that one on. You know, you have to pay for that. That kind of sucks. Wish they'd come out with more cross-platform games.
First thing I noticed was his eyes. He sat down and ordered bacon, eggs, and coffee. He was shy, but we talked a little off and on.
But then again, you know, I guess that's one way for them to make money is basically, you know, charge people for a game and then also charge people, you know, for the you know, either the Switch online thing or the PS online thing. Now, granted, you can play any and all online games once you have those. And now that's interesting though. What's weird is on the PlayStation. So, like I said, I don't have the PlayStation online service, but yet I can play with no issues with that game. It's oh Jesus, what is it called? It's a free online game. Was it Dungeons and Dragons? It was a Dungeons and Dragons game. I don't remember which one it was though. Yeah, for the life of me I can't remember. But I could play that for free without actually needing the subscription service, which is weird. But then again, I've got it's free on PC too, so yeah. So with the PlayStation and they've got two different subscription things. You got the PlayStation Plus, which is what will give you discounts on games, and you can play some games completely free, similar to what they have on Xbox. However, I don't believe that allows you to play multiplayer games. I believe that's where you need the PlayStation Network Online thing. And I'm just not into, you know, like I said, I'm not really into doing a subscription service right now, just because right now I'm in a variety mode. So, you know, if I was just purely, let's say, playing World of Warcraft or Guild Wars 2 or Final Fantasy Online, if I was just exclusively doing that, then yeah, obviously I'll, you know, pay for the subscription for those. But I'm on a break from those right now, so it's like I'm just, you know, not going to spend my money on them or on subscriptions. And especially since I don't play much on my Switch, I don't really see putting money towards the Switch subscription service yet. Now, maybe down the road, if there's some exclusive game that I really, really, really like, then maybe then. But I don't see it anytime in the near future. Let's see. Let me look at my gene bank. What do I have? Do I want any more tonic slots? Let's see. So, well, I wish I. Okay, so that's Eve Saver. Okay, so yeah, so I want to get Proud Parent opened. Yeah, we'll do Proud Parent just so I can get some extra Eve when I rescue. Oh yeah, let me zap that too. Anything in there? Another vacuum cleaner. Upgraded rivet gun. Ah, okay, nice. Rocket spears. Definitely handy against the big daddies. Let's see here. How much money do I have? I've got 520 some. Let me go ahead and get this comic slot and put the proud parent thing on there. That one. All right. And let me go ahead and go get another Eve just to fill it in. I could grab that. And go pick up another one of those just because my aim with the remote hack has been kind of crap lately. How much is coffee? Go ahead, I'll pop 4 coffees also. Ah, 3's enough. Ah, it didn't give me as much as I thought it would. That's shotgun shells. See, where's my shotgun at? Yeah, let's go ahead. Get it. Let's just see what it is. Okay, I can't. Alright, let's go into the water. Oh yeah, there's a camera here I gotta take care of too. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna shoot one more set of bees out just to make sure that whatever's over there is dead. Okay, based on them flying back, it's dead. Another gene bank.
Some damn fool stuck his finger in the socket. To get out through the airlock, you'll have to break the circuit somehow.
Well, I know how to break the circuit. I sent a remote hack tool against that. Let's see if there's anything else in here. Or can I just shoot him, maybe? Yeah, I don't think they're actually doing anything to him. So I guess I have to do a remote hack. Oops, no. Need to do a remote hack. The problem is, I think these guys are getting zapped.
It looks like his body is completing the circuit. If you can't find some way to knock him loose, you could probably reroute the power.
Or I could just hack that. Let's see. Oh, that's good. Another remote hack tool. Because there's the airlock. Another suit.
out how to reprogram a bathysphere signal beacon to scramble Lamb's torpedoes. But I need access to a bathysphere, and Porter's got the only one in the den locked away at his private dock. Son of a bitch, why doesn't he open up?
I don't know. Why doesn't he open up? Alright, let's go ahead, save, and let's go explore the water.
Look for a downed bathysphere. They each had a signal beacon we could use.
Alright, let's see if, so now I wonder with the Proud Parent if all Eve gathering is boosted. Let's find out. Nope. That's Seal 10. Heavy rivets. Take those. Is there some? No. Let's see here. There's another slug. Now, I've yet to see if anything attacks you underwater. So far...
Make yourself at home, Sigma. Soon you also will be rusting here among the trash, used up by Porter and tossed on the heap.
Another slug over here. Anything over? Ah, there's a slug. And what about over here? Anything? You know what? I'm surprised I don't see swimming around. There's our shark. I wonder if that's the same shark from the first one. I'm surprised I don't see a sister out and about. I'm also surprised your spear gun can't work underwater. That's what it wants me to pick up. We'll get that here in a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, let's get that before we jump down then.
That'll do the trick. Take the beacon to the master input console in the programming wing. That paranoid bastard Wall had it installed in his office.
Oh, that just looped around. Okay. What's this guy doing?
Surprise, Sigma!
He set up a turret? Really? You think that's gonna stop me? Guess what there, Reed? Wall Reed. I'll just shoot a remote hack on that, and it'll be good. But I wonder if the little choppers, they follow me in here, or are they waiting outside? Alright, well, before we go back into the fun, I'm gonna grab me something to drink real quick. So let me go ahead and save this, and we'll do a secondary save. And then I'm gonna grab me something to drink real quick, and we'll be back here in a few minutes. All right, let's go ahead and press forward. Hey, there's my bots. Hey guys. All right. So they left me a little turd surprise, or a turd surprise. I'm gonna try to hack it. If I can do this. What are you shooting at? Oh, is there another turret down there? Oh, I missed that. Well, I could swap out Handyman real quick and heal you, but that's okay. Okay, just want to make sure my invisibility was kicking in. And really, I gotta hack the door? Guess this guy is trying to make it difficult for me to get out of there. Oh, both my helicopters are up. Oh no, that wasn't a helicopter. That was a, I'll try to hack him when he comes back. Got him. I'm actually tempted to deactivate you. And the reason I want to deactivate you, because you're only allowed to have 2 turrets at the same time. And you're a laser chart, right? So if we get another activation, I can hack another bot. That other one's almost dead. You know what I have not seen yet so far is I haven't seen a Big Daddy yet. So I'm not sure where they are. Well, speaking of Big Daddies, you know, if I lead him back to that airlock, I can let the rocket turret do some damage on him.
Something come loose?
No one is supposed to be.
What's funny is, oh wait, there's a turret out there also. Or not turret, but somebody's got mind control on something out there. Yeah. Alright, good. That's what I was waiting for. I was waiting for this guy to get done. Alright, Mr. Bubbles, you know what it's time for? Oh, wait. Come on, Mr. Bubbles. Come on, Bubbles. Come on, Bubblicious. Follow me here. You know you want to. Oh, come on. You're supposed to follow me. I feel like I'm in a Star Wars movie. Come on. He's not following me. Oh, the bees were affecting him. Oh, he's doing the blinding thing. Open door. Come on, Bubble Boy. Rocket launcher. Hey, come here. Hold on. I'm trying to hack these. Hold on, I'll get you in a second here. There's one of them. Thought I had one of them. Oh, stop your crying. I'm gonna pick you up here in a second. That's the one I hacked. Alright. Let's go ahead and are there any other... What do we got back here? Auto hacks. Popped off on auto hacks, so I don't need them. Let's skip the whiskey. What I would like is the alarm to go off again, so I can get another scout or another bot. All right, so now we gotta find. What do I gotta find? Gotta find a collection point. Hey, here, let's look at the map. There's a collection right there. Any other collections? No, I don't need help. No, oh, because I'm looking at that, that's why. Alright, we got collection, guy I can collect from there. Guy can collect there, guy can collect there. Alright, we'll go ahead and collect this one first. Alright, where do we want to stand and hide at? I think right here would work. Alright, so we're gonna put out... I don't like there being another big daddy around here. Alright. And release him out. Let's just sit here and chill. This is working out so far. Oh, me in your face, bitch. I know there's a big brute out there somewhere. Somebody up there. Alright, all done?
Daddy, are you taking me home too?
I'm gonna go ahead and shoot out another set of bees. There's somebody running around somewhere. And I hear him getting stung. So I'll just let him I'll let him get stung for a while. Because I was actually shocked that the turret actually went out and fought, even though technically I didn't have aggro. Right, so it wants me to go that way. That's where we don't want to go. So that direction there is... takes me to a gene bank and a turning point. So don't want to go that way. Okay, so core axis is, like I said, where it wants me to go roughly. Just facing that way, I think it's going to guide me to that. So we're going to go over here, and I think we're going to hit this one back here in this back corridor. That should be a relatively easy one to do. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to do that earlier. Yeah, let's try that again. Yeah, I'm just not really going good on my hacks in this DLC. I don't know why. Go ahead and top off on the first aid kits. Drill fuel. Go ahead and get some more. Another 50 rivets. Go get another stack. All right. So off to the wait, where was it at? Back further. Okay. Next section. We got a camera over there. That's good. I don't recall. I think I may have triggered or captured the camera there. I'm trying to remember if no, there's not a turret in here. That's okay. Mini turret will do just fine. So I'll go ahead and do a mini turret right here. Let me save first, because make sure we save off until in case it crashes. And then we're gonna turret. Go ahead and add them, and then we'll get back here and ease away. They'll launch another set of bees before they see me. Just in time. I hear the big brute now.
This angel's all done now. Yay!
Yay! All right.
Are we gonna be together again, Dad?
All right. Go take you to a turn-in. Did I hit that safe? Have I been here before? I don't remember, because I would have for sure hacked that safe if, well, provided I had seen it. Damn it. Barely got that one without setting off an alarm. Go ahead and use the first aid and go ahead and pick up the first aid from that. Is there anything else in this room that I missed? Because I didn't search that earlier. I missed the safe. So, no, I have been here before because I do remember looting those. Alright, so let's go drop you off at a place. I want the Fountain of Youth. I don't know where the Fountain of Youth comes in. I presume I can get it. Somewhere in here. Okay, my next one is... Oh yeah, I thought there were two down here. I'm confused now. Oh, because I don't have someone that can gather, that's why.
I read to you now from the machine's prediction. Sigma enters Minerva's den. Encounters hostility. Sigma enters Wall's chambers. You see, the Thinker has chosen me. It does not care what I once did.
Interesting. Then... Hold on here. Oh, no, that's right. That leads me out. It doesn't lead me to the next area. It leads me back to the main central area. Alright, but I gotta find another Big Daddy. Hold on. Or does it? No. Okay, there's a turn in for you. Okay, so that's sister number 1 for this area. I'm actually curious then. So, let me see something here. Okay, destroy the vacuum bots. Yes, that's the optional. Well, which I've gotten 2 of so far. But it wants me to go that direction. So I actually want to go... Can I go this direction yet, or do I need to go to his office first? And maybe I have to go to his office first before I can hit core access. Okay, so I do have to go that direction. That's fine. Any little sisters? I don't think you can see little sisters on the map unless the Big Daddy's dead. So... Any other Big Daddies around want to die? You just take a little walk around, see if any Big Daddies are roaming around. What about up here towards the beginning of the level? No Big Daddies. Alright, let me also just real quick, let me check the Atom Machine again real quick. I don't believe I saw, Fountain of Youth. I think if it exists, it's one I'm gonna have to find. Yeah, I have to find, if it exists in the game, I have to find it. And I presume it does. Alright, so we'll go to where it wants me to go, because I believe that's probably where the next Big Daddy's gonna be. Alright, let's see what's behind the property of Reed Wall. I'm expecting a turret. Yep, there it was. Whoa! 2 turrets. You killed my chopper, you bastards! I'm tempted to, I think I will. I would have hacked both of them, but the chopper, my chopper bot, kind of prevented that.
Adam makes it hard to sleep, forgetting things lately. So this is an emergency reminder for the code to mine.
Yeah, all these math folders everywhere.
I won't record the number, but remember, just look at the 4 groups of books on the shelf.
4 groups of books on the shelf.
Sequence is obvious.
Okay, so I have to look at the shelf. And That should give me the code. And I think we should be able to figure that one out once we find the bookshelf. Well, there's a keypad, but where's the bookshelf? Excuse me. Oh, okay. 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 1. Well, that's an easy combination. 2, 3, 4, 1. Oh, look at that. Now, I don't know if it technically picked that up before I saw it or not. Nope, wrong way. I used it. Oh, something opened up over here. Oh, secret room. Aha! And all these old machines. I'll give the game credit in how they kind of, I guess to a certain extent, held true to what machinery would have looked and acted like back in the 50s and 60s. Let's save and see what's in the safe. Turrets and solid slug. Anything else before we do what we're supposed to do? Doesn't look like it.
Good. It's all hooked up. I can run the hack sequence from here. Just 1 minute. That should do it, I hope. If the hack turned out right, you are now the proud owner of one homemade signal jammer.
Does that mean I can get through the door at the entrance of the game?
Porter worries you with Sophia Lamb's torpedoes? Ha! He fills your head with
I hear Big Daddy,
visions of
or I hear a
freedom.
little sister,
I can provide
which means
you
there's a
more
Big Daddy
immediate
nearby as well.
concerns.
I could lure it into that. Oh shit! Wait, I hacked you. Did I not? Did I hack you? Dude, calm down. Calm down. Alright, where's Big Daddy at? Right there. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Right, well, that really didn't do much against him. Ow, 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 ow. I don't know what the blinding light is. I mean, I guess it's supposed to, yeah, I know I need a first aid. Oh. Oh, don't worry. Whew. Okay. I gotta find a better tool to use against them. Laser is not as effective as I would like it to be. Yeah, I totally skipped the blue. I don't, that was a bad on me. Don't. Well, I got a couple of those. Get a couple of those. Good. I really don't use a shotgun that often. First cell, go ahead and top that off because that was a trap rivets. Yeah, go ahead and get a set of that. Trap spears, machine gun rounds. Yeah. I'm gonna hold off on those for now. What I need is out there. Okay, so there's a vending machine out there. So I'm gonna go ahead and restock on a full set of first aid kits. The circus of value. All right. Unfortunately, that's destroyed. We'll set up a turret. There, yeah, right here. Do a turret right. Turret right there. Hack right here, or a hack. We go ahead and hide. 3, 2, 1, bees. The one bad thing about my position is I can't see the sister.
What you want?
I tell you, one of those brutes or thugs or whoever, I swear to God, it reminds me of Homer Simpson. You bastard!
Ta-da! Come on, Daddy.
You broke my turret.
I'm always safe with Dad.
Alright, where's the next one at? Let me just see. Not that direction. There's one over in there. I don't think I've been in this section before. I think that's actually where I'm headed to next. Nope, there's one back there. Go ahead and, I wish I could put a waypoint on my map so I knew which way to go. Let me go this direction, I believe. Up there. I think it's upstairs. No, it's not. It's literally right there. Alright, so we'll do... I'll just chill here. I'll put a turret. The turret right here. Let her gather this one here. And actually... I went to a bad spot. But I thought this was a dead end, if you will. Well, as long as nothing comes from this direction, I'm okay.
On the little one.
Daddy, I'm ready.
That was a mag door lock. Not sure how it made its way over to here, but okay. Right, I've got enough Atom that I've acquired from a couple of these to go ahead and pick up, what do you call it? Another Health and Eve by one. All right, where am I at? So off to the left is the turn-in. Let's see if there's anything in here that I want. Nope. Take the hack tool though. Alright, go ahead and rescue her.
Thank you.
Alright. Alright, let's go make my way to the Atom machine. I think was... Yeah, there's one right there. Hopefully, what I would prefer to do...
So far, so good. I can feel the sunlight already. Now we just print out the machine code from the Thinker's central processor so I can take it to the surface and start to rebuild. Computer core access is at the far end of ops.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I would prefer... I don't know if it's going to do it for me or not, is I would like to hit the last little sister group before we press forward. So... So the only thing I would think of, I would consider getting, Health and Eve, but I don't know. I'm gonna hold on to it for now. Alright, so this is actually gonna let me in now, supposedly. Let me save.
Automation. From self-opening doors to pneumatic deliveries. Rapture Central
Are you an aggro on me?
running smoothly.
What's around your neck? Whoa, stand up, watch out. Why is this guy attacking me? Whoa! I just purchased this damn, all these first aid kits. Okay, well now I know one thing. 50 caliber rounds are actually quite effective against, the Big Daddy, so I'll remember that next time.
Someone there?
All right. Yeah. Go ahead and heal and get some more first aid kits. And go ahead and top off my fuel. We'll put it to that point. I think there was an ammo machine over here. Let me swing by that real quick. Wait, that's not ammo. Where's the oh, there it is. This way, right? In here. Is there any, what did I want from here? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get some more of these. I think that's what we'll do for now. Go ahead and pick up one turret. Let's go see if any of these have anything of value. Any money, perhaps. Preferably. Because, I just went through a whole bunch of money. Auto hack. Those are traps. Soda, yeah, drink that. Let him go ahead and do his thing. Oh, there's some money there. Wait, rocket sphere, no, I'm full up on those.
Huh? What? You, baby?
Inside? No. The prime sequence is incomprehensible. Well, not to me.
I hear you. Oh, there you are.
It's off limits.
So, oh, move. Oh, you bitch. All right, let's go ahead and just keep pressing forward. So now, it said for the next Big Daddy, I'm tempted to use a, what do you call it? Machine gun on him. Because, that actually didn't turn out to be that bad. I'm gonna leave that there.
She don't even have to look at the baby. She won't even know it's there.
There's somebody around here. I heard Homer. There he is.
Prize like this runs itself. Give me what I demand.
Came back, huh?
Yeah, I think that one's dead. I want to go in here and see what they had on him, though.
Computer only rules. Computer program.
God hates me.
Where's the lady at? I hear the lady as well.
Ray, I don't have those accidents no more. That's awful rude, running out on me.
In your face! There's still some lady around here. Unless she died. Oh, no, there she is. Hey, how do you get me? Hey, you guys need to stop sending people my way, cause I'm trying to advance forward, but I have a problem that if you give me someone to loot, I have to loot them. I hear another big guy back there. I'm going to ignore him. Otherwise, I will never actually move forward.
God. Baby.
Camera. You're gonna die. And you're gonna die. And where's the camera at? Camera's right above me. Too high for me to hack. Well, too high for me to hack without assistance, that is. Alright, let's go see. I don't think this Atom machine is going to give me anything different. Because if I recall correctly, what you have, you know, on the Atom machine, what you get is for the entire level. Let's just check here. Security Command 2. That could be beneficial. Do you have Security Command 3 also? You do. So for 175, I could get that. Call in bots on as I want. Oh no, you do have new stuff. Eve Saver 2, beneficial. I'm not gonna do these this time. I'm not using the drill that often. And I'm not using the elemental stuff that often. So Eve Saver 2 definitely could be beneficial. We said the security command 3, that's a good one. I can call in bots. I need Fountain of Youth, and I don't have yet to find Fountain of Youth. So I don't know if that's something I'm actually gonna have to find versus buy. So let's go ahead and I need to buy. I'm gonna need one slot. Alright, we're not gonna put nothing in it. Now let's go ahead and buy 2. Now let's buy 3. Alright. So now the question is, do I want to bump up to Eve Saver 2? Yeah, let's go ahead. And we'll just stack Eve Saver 2 on top of Eve Saver. Yeah. Just, you know what? Let me go. Yeah, I'll do this. We buy 2. So go put that one in here, and go get one more, just in case we do get a Fountain of Youth. I'll go ahead and use Booze Hound for the moment. Okay, we're gonna save the rest, so I'm not gonna worry about those yet. I got my security 3 set up. I don't necessarily see a reason to do these two, even though the whole burst of powerful acid could be beneficial. Alright, so we're good now. Now, if I can hopefully cross my fingers, if I can get Scout. Well, I need two things. Fountain of Youth and Scout. Those two things and I'll be set.
The numbers are wrong, but they can't be wrong. Numbers are wrong, but they can't be wrong.
Oh, that door's closed, okay. Vacuum. Let's get off that. Drill fuel, Eve hypo. I hear someone, but my bees did not go after him.
What's the secret of Rapture's
Well,
computing
damn.
success?
That looks painful.
Computing device in the world.
Alright, so increase damage, improve fuel.
The thinker.
Go ahead and save. Go down to maintenance.
You've been here from this.
Remember to renew your identification badge first of every month. Security systems are active.
You're going after someone. Let me send out a second one. Alright, so they're going after someone around the corner. Vacuum bot? Whoa! Fiery brute, you brute of a bastard. Still someone down here. See, unfortunately, because you don't have research, you don't necessarily know what is good against certain enemies. So, is the thermal cell better against a certain type of enemy? You know, and that might, I'm not sure what that is, but that's a tonic. I doubt it's Fountain of Youth. I think Fountain of Youth was a blue tonic. If I were to guess, that's some sort of incineration tonic. I'll put what I say, incinerate 2. That's cool. Ooh. I'll store it for now. Not what I was hoping to get. Oh, snap. I should have figured that there would have been a set of bad guys that came out when I picked that up. Just because, you know, you picked up a new toy, they normally give you a new group to test it on. All right. Before I go any further, I'm gonna grab me something to drink real quick. So one moment. Let me do a quick save here. All right. We'll be back in a few minutes. All right, let's go ahead and zoom. Let me go ahead and do a quick save also, just because. All right, up please. Let me go ahead and send a set of beads out just in case something decided to pop up here as well. Alright, so I guess I have to go up there.
Wanted it programmed this way. It can't be wrong. It's just what you asked for.
But I'm guessing I'm gonna have to go to climate control at some point, but I can't go into it right now. Keep out, Porter. Well, hey, I'm not Porter, so I don't have to keep out. Uh-oh.
It's not your time to enter the core. Not just yet.
Wall, you son of a bitch. He's cranked the Thinker's coolant system into overdrive. You're frozen out of the core. Head to climate control.
Okay.
And manually reset the turbine to defrost this mess. It's the only way we're going to make it to the Thinker.
Yeah, look at that. Let's go ahead and thaw it out from up here, see what happens. Ah, damn it, I didn't equip it. There's a gene bank around here, so I'll hit the gene bank. You know what? Because of that, let me go ahead and do the slot. Instead of replacing what I have, I'll just go ahead and equip this one.
Now you're cooking. Charge up for an
But I'm not gonna. I don't see using the charge up feature all that often. Too bad I can't loot you guys.
Something come loose.
I wonder if I can shoot those with the laser. It's interesting. Yeah. Oh, when I shot that froze his body. Okay. There's a turret in here, isn't there? No?
Rapture is at war, Porter. And you have cast your lot with the enemy.
Actually, go ahead and have some of
Your concerned
those.
associates provided me with a recording of your own voice, swearing loyalty to Fontaine and his gangsters. Evidence of treason. My men are already on their way. The Thinker no longer needs you. Take pride in that. Mr. Wall is qualified to ensure that it is used in the city's best interest. Eventually, a man's dream exceeds him, and his work becomes his legacy. For you, Charles, that hour has come.
Now, I'm wondering... These guys are all dead right now. Now if I turn off the whatchamacallit, oh, are you thawing on your own? Because here's the thing is I don't want to kill them while they're frozen, and the reason being is you kill them while they're frozen, you get no loot from them. I want loot. What can I say? I'm a loot monger. Where does it want me to go? I think my goal is way up there. So I'm gonna go up here. Just because. Oh, you're using, you guys are, freezing Houdinis. Not the, what do you call it, fire Houdinis. Vacuum. Okay, that's all the bots. Woohoo! I'm wondering if this is actually the way I was supposed to go. Upgraded ion laser, which I already had, so that was a wintry Houdini. That's a real one, I think. No. Ooh, could this be my Fountain of Youth? No, elemental sponge. When you're damaged by store it. Not what I want. I want Fountain of Youth.
Continuing input of audio data into the Thinker's database. Subject, Pearl Porter.
I'm recording this on the 6th straight day since you were home last. I know your work is important to the war effort, but you're not even allowed to tell me what you're working on, and that's so frustrating. London is a beautiful city, but it isn't home.
Come on.
I'll see you soon, Milton.
Ending input.
Money. Alright, so that gave me something I really didn't care too much about, honestly. Yeah, I'm probably the Fountain of Youth, unless I missed it, is probably going to be the last thing that I stumble upon before the DLC is over, I'm guessing. That one looks... No, he's not alive.
You're upsetting the Thinker.
Now, what I don't know is why don't the bees home in on them? Because technically he's not dead. Alright, I know what I need to do here, but we'll go into that in a little bit. I am curious on something here. And that is whether or not just wanted to see see if it was translucent or not. It is. Alright, so I gotta throw most likely 2 wells through that. I don't think the bees will go over the door or through the passage. Let's go ahead and hack this up. First aid kit. Go ahead and heal and grab it. Let's see. I think I'm okay. Yeah.
The technology of Minerva's Den keeps Rapture running smoothly. Unauthorized tampering with computer equipment is a punishable offense.
Alright, we're gonna try a straight shot between it. See what happens here, if this is close enough or not. Apparently that did it. Just enough. I'm still surprised there's not, well, enough to get this door open at least. Surprised there hasn't been a security camera here. Let the bees take care of bad guys. Yeah, that's the only one that senses. Upgraded launcher. Cool. That'll definitely come in handy. I have a feeling, like I said, all those guys out there, I think are gonna thaw out once I do this. I hear Big Daddy.
Sigma, the main cooling turbine is in overdrive. The controls should be down below.
I'll take care of them once these splicers are dealt with. And the Big Daddy. Hey, Mr. Bubbles. All right, so like I said, we're going to use machine gun on Mr. Bubbles this time. I think he's alive. Not anymore. Okay. Now what I was thinking he was going to do. What number is it?
The computer core. Catastrophe. I do not know why.
Oh, there it is.
Yet. But I know what must be done.
Ah, missed.
Sigma is approaching Minerva's den. He must not reach the finger. Detonate the tunnel.
Ah. Yeah, I've never been able to knock them down like that. Oh. Oh, man. Oh, don't cry. Still looking around. See if there's okay, that's an atom gathering one. Is there a vending machine back here at all? There's a first aid machine next to me. and an ammo machine. The ammo machine may the ammo machine may have first aid. We will do a gather though first before we get the turbine. Just because I want to see, look around a little bit more. Let's go ahead and hack that. I hear a camera.
Visitors to Minerva's Den are reminded that the operations wing of Rapture Central Computing is strictly off limits.
Now a door opened up. Oh, probably. Oh, hello. Here's the camera. Okay, that may be the special Fountain of Youth tonic that I want.
Strange input.
Not so strange. Okay, well that works. Down to you. No, I don't want Ice Storm. No. Damn it! Where's my Fountain of Youth? Alright, let's go ahead and melt the... I wonder actually, can I use a thermal cell? I can. That's a lot more cost effective than using oops. A lot more cost effective than using Eve to get loot. Especially since I'm not using thermal for anything. Oh, can I thermal that too? No, okay. Just checking. Oh, the good thing about looting in this game is if you don't loot all the ammo, it what you call it, you know, you'll have a remainder left over. Heat-seeking rockets, traps. Alright, let's go ahead and set this up and do this gathering real quick. So I'll position myself right there. We'll put the turret right here. Why are my bees not going out? Oh, because maybe I'm not using the bees. Oh, good. I thought the turret was destroyed. Oh, the turret's frozen. That's the issue. Those bastards are freezing the turret. That's a smart move on their part. Freeze the turret so I can't shoot, and then they can't get hurt. I could have shot that. Alright, so I'm maxed out on money. Let me go up here to the vending machine. And just purchase some more stuff real quick. Might as well. Excuse me. Yeah, a couple more of those. Pop off on that. There's a thermal cell I can pick up, so I'm not gonna do that. I'll just pick it up off the ground. Go ahead and get some more of these. Those are actually good against the Big Daddy. However, this, in theory, that should also be good against the Big Sister as well. Oh. I forgot to actually look inside the buildings, or inside the inside the cabinet there. All right, go over here. Like I said, there's a thermal. Potato chips, don't need those. There's a thermal right here. Grab that. All right, let's go ahead and is that a first aid? No, it's not a first aid. Go down here to turbine maintenance. There's a first aid kit. Yeah, I don't like that. Why did that seem possibly dangerous or deadly to me? I'm gonna walk. Well, I guess I have no choice. Don't need any of that. Just looking here. Alright. Go ahead and melt this.
Climate control system reset. Temperature balance normalized. Computer core access restored.
That'll do. The chamber leading to mainframe access is defrosting as we speak. Head on back there.
I will head on back there. But let's take a look here. So where I am here, we go up the stairs, going back that way. All right, so that there, that's our second point. Or we could go right here next to that. It all depends on what.
Stop. Thinker's computer core.
What do you call it? If there's any defenses anywhere. Now I have the security 2, so I can call in some drones. And now the other question is, are all these bodies that I didn't attack, are they going to be active in attacking me? I think she may have been a leftover from
was meant to send a message, Sigma, but you do not listen. Perhaps your brothers can open your ears.
That means I'm gonna have some alphas coming at me now. How many alphas? Hey, Sean! How effective will you and Sean and what was the other guy's name? Ogburn and Sean. And interestingly enough, or either that or somebody was up there and died. I don't know. Right, so now that the area is defrosted, whoops. Sorry there, sorry Sean. Didn't mean to throw the gravity well and get you sucked into that. That was my bad. Wait, let me take a look. Whoops, no. Where am I at? So next area over, okay. Wait, is there something down here? I mean, looking at the map. Oh no, that's turbine control, okay. There's a vending machine. I don't want to go to the exit because I still want to explore around. We get one. think it's down there into the down and up the stairs again. I think it was back this way, where the body is. Maybe. I don't remember. Was this door open before? Yeah, I was in here before. There it is, right there. Alright, see, this would be the perfect time for, what do you call it? Fountain of Youth. I could sit right here, in theory, in this water. Alright, we're going to, both of you guys are still active, right? Somewhere? Here's one. Don't know where my other one went. Oh, there they are, okay. Go ahead and turret. Problem is, damn, that damn, what do you call it? The Wintery Houdinis freeze them. Good thing is that, the bees are not affected by winter. Although I may have to reactivate him. Alright. I think that's it for those guys. Alright, so now comes the fun for the big sister. The question is where do I want to do the turn in and set myself up for the big sister? I've got one turret left on me. I can go hit a vending machine and get some more turrets. Because I know my bots are gonna die, both of them. Anything special out over here? This goes into the water, I believe. Yeah. Alright, so where do I want to do the turn in at? Did I need to hit a vending machine first? And I would prefer not to backtrack too far, because things have a tendency of respawning, sorta. So if I don't have to respawn that far, I suppose we could do it there, but like I said, I want to find a vending machine. I don't remember. Were you always here? I don't remember him there, quite honestly. Let's see here. So I've got a gene machine there. Just trying to see here because I need to go that way. Or no, I need to go that way. Excuse me. So from an ammo perspective, it's either I backtrack a good deal. That's at the airlock. Then we need to go down that hallway there. We'll go to the main, head towards the airlock. Okay, the camera that's active is on my side. I've already gone through and looted all those. Oh, I want to go back through that. Okay, that's right. I could drop off there. There's the atom machine. Actually, oh.
The technology of Minerva's Den keeps Rapture running smoothly. Unauthorized tampering with computer equipment is a punishable offense.
If something's got mind control on a bot, sounds like an alpha. That is an alpha. I'll just let them battle it out. Interestingly enough, the bees actually were affecting him. Is that a little sister? I'm confused a little bit, honestly. That looked like the little sister.
Come on, I deserve something.
No, that was an alpha. Rocket security bot. Let me take a rocket security bot that's stuck. Try again. I cannot for the life of me get my hacks down on this. Okay, good. That one's on fire. Okay, so do I have two going? You're Sean. Let me reactivate Sean. So we got a Sean and a rocket. Okay. A lot of damn bots. Alright, vending machine. We'll go ahead and hack this while they're doing that. Let's get some more, get another first aid. Get some more laser. Okay. Alright. So we've got, I think we'll do our turn in over here. Because if there's a turning point, I think there's a turning point actually on the other side, yeah. Alright, so we'll go ahead and do our turn in over here. And then we're gonna run up to the Atom machine. So that camera is not gonna hit me here. I want the camera to be someplace where the big sister will be seen. Now, thing is, I don't know which direction big sister's coming from. We try a heat-seeking rocket on her. One more, and then we launch the.
I made your
You know what the problem with that is I just blew up my own guys. I never equipped the whatchamacallit, did I? The freeze drill. We have to do that next. Nope. Armored shell too, nice. Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll store it for now. No, actually, here, go ahead and put it in place of Bootown. But we are going to need what else is on here? Okay. What was I just saying? Oh my goodness. I just totally gone blank. I literally oh, that's right. Okay, no, I remember what I was gonna do now. Let me go ahead and buy, if I can, hopefully. I'm gonna go ahead and put on not Drill Dash, not Ice Storm. Oh damn, I thought I had something here. I thought I had a thing for the drill. You emit against freeze foes. No. That's a lurker. I guess for the time being we could go ahead and put Bootown back on. But I could have swore no, I don't have the freeze drill. You know what? Might as well. I got enough. So go ahead and give me an upgrade and upgrade just to boost that up a little bit more. And there was a was there a medical? No. So just go ahead and use the oh, let me go ahead and use the first aid kit. And let me go ahead and get another first aid kit. And let me go ahead and bring the fuel up again. That's good enough.
Come on! Where'd you go? Where are you?
And while we're here, let's go ahead and pop out some get those, and then go ahead and buy another Eve. Alright, so who do we have now? We've got Stuart and hey, come here. I don't know your name. I need to know your name. Stuart and Melissa. Alright, Stuart and Melissa, let's go let's press forward.
The numbers are wrong, but they can't be wrong. Numbers are wrong, but they can't.
Oh, I guess I could have Alright, let's move forward. Oh, that's right. I was in here before. That's the door that was frozen.
The equation is nearing its conclusion, Sigma. The answers lie in the core. The thinker is waiting for you, Sigma. And so am I.
Okay, that looks like another whatchamacallit place. Oh, no, that's just a what do you call it? Looks like a valve. Oh man, that's bullshit. That means I'm gonna lose these two. Damn it. Alright, I'm gonna save here real quick. And go ahead and do a regular save as well. And before we go to the next area, we'll grab me something to drink, stretch my legs. We'll be back in a few minutes. Alright, let's go ahead and go to the next area. Damn it. Wish it'd be nice if the bots would follow me in here, but unfortunately I know they won't. So those two bots I just made were for naught. Camera. Okay, just want to make sure invisibility still works.
Not yet, Sigma! I am still crunching the numbers!
I know every inch of this place.
I will not tolerate this invasive behavior.
I'm gonna set the hack up.
I watch all the time. That's awful rude. Baboon!
Watch out.
Really? Watch out? Wait, what did that pick up? Oh, a brute. Okay, brute's dead.
Hell, there's one way into the core that wall can't lock off. The maintenance access shafts. Sorry to send you down through the pit. It's all we've got.
Well, if it's all we got, it's all we got. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, so you want me to go through that way? Let's see, what do we got here? Coffee. Canned fruit, yeah, go ahead. Ammo. Let's see what it gives me for free. Anything good? Rocket spears. Go ahead and get another dart just because. I'm good on the cells. Good on the fuel. Heat seekers. I have one. Let me go ahead and get some more turrets. These also. Okay, so no little sisters. So we're done with the sisters. So what that means is I'm not going to get any more what you call it, any more massive atom. There may be some slugs that I'll get some atom from. But beyond that, no more atom. But then on the same token, there shouldn't be any more big sisters that come after me either.
What is driving you into the core, Sigma? What compels you to defy the Thinker's equation?
Where's that guy at? Where did that guy go? He didn't die, did he? I'm confused. Don't need it, so... Oh, he went through that. Okay, never mind, I see. Let me go ahead and zap that from here. I don't know if that was him. That must have been Wall. First aid, don't need. But what is in this level? Let's take a look at that. Alright, so interestingly enough, there's a vent there. I don't know why. But there's no place to purchase anything, so that's going to be the last purchase place. Alright, looks like we're going down. Let's go ahead and save, because this is a this definitely looks like a drop of no return. That's shotgun ammo. I wonder if there's anything in that. Because when I hit that water, I'm going under the water.
Is it your deep love for Porter and for Tenenbaum? Ha! You hardly know
Hold
them,
on.
Sigma. You have never even
Oh,
met
never
them.
mind. I thought I could go down there, but apparently not. But I thought that's the way I was supposed to go, but... Is this the Fountain of Youth? Now you give me the Fountain of Youth. Oh snap! Ah! Move! I'm stuck! I'm literally stuck. Oh. I I triggered a console how did I do that? What the hell did I hit to go into console mode? Oh, tab. That's okay. Because, yeah, I wanted to come back here anyhow and top off on some stuff. Yeah, that's it. See, go ahead and get a set of armor piercing. Top that off. Anti-personnel, might as well top that off. Trap spears, I don't necessarily see. Rockets, mini turrets. Go ahead and get I got 3. I mean, that's one magazine worth. Go ahead and get some drill ammo. Excuse me. And for the first aid, actually I don't need first aid because once I hit the water, I'll get my health back. I don't anticipate anyone being here, so I can just do a free run through here. I'm not even gonna bother with those. I'm gonna hit the water and I'll heal up. And I don't know how this is gonna work here in the water. Not sure where it went, if anywhere. But that should have spawned up 2 choppers. So actually the best thing I think for these turrets would actually be the gravity well. So we'll just let my Eve rejuvenate. Yeah, they may have timed out. Because I know the ones I have normally time out after a while. So we'll take a quick little peek. Let them fire. Yeah, that didn't do what I was anticipating it doing. This could backfire. Let's go ahead and step back. I could hack it. How many hack darts do I have? Oh, you know, I got these auto hacks. Let me just do an auto hack on it. Because, I mean, hell, I've got 5 auto hacks, so we just do a quick auto hack and let the one turret destroy the other turret. Oh, we'll wait and let my health rejuvenate a little bit. Okay, good. Well, let's sit here and chill for a minute. Get some, let's send some bees out, see if the bees find anything. And I should, like I said, I don't know if they'll magically appear when I get up there, but I should have two turrets, not turrets, two bots that might be finding an alternate way to meet up with me. Why did that door shut? Alright, let's do this. I should be good now for these to come out, right? They're not. That's disappointing. Alright, we'll do an auto hack on it. Oops. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Alright, well, let me hop in the water real quick until the blue goo dies. I didn't realize it was going to do that. Alright. Okay. All right. Can I do it now? Go get it, Lay. All right, so let's go ahead and kick out the second one. Okay, so Lay and Mario. Okay, I'm just gonna chill here in the water a minute. All right, get some Eve back. Come on, Eve. Yeah, this is the only thing. Fountain Youth is great. I just wish it would go just a hair faster. Alright. Alright, Mario and Lay, let's go. Mario, get out of the way.
Ryan's secret police came for Porter long ago. And now he has reappeared in Minerva's den. A man sent to Persephone does not just open his cell door and walk home.
Wait, I thought I fully got my Eve up to... Yeah, we'll get already full up the full power here. Ah, you bastards! Unless you guys are following me up top, I lost my damn drones again. Oh, there they are. Okay, cool. Can I help you guys get unstuck? Maybe if I advance further, but let me chill here for a minute. Let's send some insects forward, see if there's any bad guys. Where am I at in the tunnel system, by the way? Oh shit, I still got ways to go.
I've tried to keep you
The
from the
hell
heart
is
of the
that?
machine. You did not listen. When the pangs of familiarity sting you, my friend, you will have only yourself to blame.
That explosion just went off. Ammo, first aid. There's the choppers, but they're probably not going to be able to follow me here. But maybe they'll magically appear over here. Let's save this, just because.
Well, Thinker, Ryan's secret police are on their way. They cooked up some kind of evidence against me. Treason, they say. I've heard what happens to folks who get disappeared.
What the hell's up with these
metal daddies? So I'm leaving you with something to cogitate on in my
2 minus A plus A times 1 or 2 plus B squared over AB times 1 minus B equals P something other dot da da da.
You'll find a way.
Alright, Lei and Mario, you guys ready? I wonder where I should go. Should I follow these arrows? Ooh, I just don't know. Okay, that's the door I couldn't get through before. Alright, so what's waiting for me? Heat seekers. That gives me an indication that I'll be using some heat seekers. Because we're about to enter this big round area with vending machines and whatnot.
You're in the Thinker's core. The code printer is upstairs in the control booth. Top-level access only. You'll need to confirm your genetic identity to start the printing process.
Alright, what do we got here? What do I want to use this last? Because I have a feeling this is it here. So I don't think Scout's going to be here. Alright, so if anything, let's go ahead and bump up the Eve, health, Eve, health, Eve, health. Alright, so that's it for that. I could bump up. Do we want to bump up gravity well? No. Incinerate 3. I thought there was a... Did I miss it? Or do I not have enough money for it? Oh, I don't have enough money for it. Damn. Well, so much for Incinerate 3 then. Anything else I'd want to get then? I'm not worried about telekinesis, not worried about the gravity well. That's hacked bots and turret, but does that... Well, what about the ones I summoned? Cameras and turrets take longer, no, cure all. Health stations fill Eve. Medical experts. Hacker delight, easy hack. Hurried hacker headhunter. Arms race. Electrical storm. Screw it. Save. And go ahead and save here. Alright. There's ammo. Got fuel on the ground. Yeah, this is gonna be a fun thing. Before we buy ammo, let's just look around, see if there's any ammo around. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hack this. Just so that there's a first aid kit lying on the ground for me. Anything else? Go ahead and hack these. Just so that maybe there's something beneficial. Spear ammo don't need, but go ahead and hack this one. Food. Gene swap. So since I don't have to worry about daddy or little sisters anymore, I can change that out to what? Drill dash could be beneficial. When you are damaged by elemental attacks, you gain a small amount of Eve. Yeah. I think we'll go with drill dash. Just because. There's nothing else really of interest. I don't see any water here, and I think once the fight starts, that there's no going back. Actually, no, there's water over here. So I can come back there for water. Alright, anything else? The thinker. How about I just cut these ropes and let me go ahead and save again, and then we'll go ahead and do this. Because I'm sure I have to figure out how to get out of here too, so that should be fun. Let me just take a quick walk around just to see what there is. Bandages. All right, let's do it.
Porter, you have forced my hand, you see? The Tinker is shut down. That leaves only two variables, you and me. The equation ends here.
Herr Sigma, it is Dr. Tannenbaum. With the computer disabled, Minerva's den is falling to pieces. No pressure regulation, no air supply. You must defeat Vol and bring the Thinker back to full power.
Go, little bots, go. Go, bots, go. Go, bots. Wait. Oh, hello. You weren't a Lancer. The other one dead? Oh, here comes some more. He's coming in here. Let's save the heat seeker for a moment. Oh, I only have heat seekers. Whoa! Where'd that alpha go?
Your moment has come, old friend. I stand before you, the trusted partner who put a knife in your back. Do not disappoint me.
Where you at?
You have not beaten me yet, old friend. Come now. Tinker is waiting. Tinker. That's my...
You might try it. No. That was a waste, unfortunately. Ah! Machine gun. Let's send the bees at him.
Tinker. Has my work ended? Oh, ow! Oh, please! No! No! Oh, no! Oh! Ow!
It's tough to shoot him when the damn screen's shaking. Oh, you know what I could do? I see you up there, dude. My bees will kill you eventually.
Tinker, has my work ended?
Cause I can sit here all day and just shoot bees at you. Well, let's just...
Quickly, take the administrator punch card from Vol's body and reactivate the thinker.
Oh, I will. Here in just a minute. I want to get what do you call it? A little bit more E first. See, what I should have done to begin with, I think, is I should have made a beeline here to the water.
The irony of my predictive equation is that it sometimes requires blind faith. I see the individual elements crashing against each other, and the urgency.
I don't know if I play this one or not.
My part in the plan is clear.
Mainframe reactivated. Confirming user's genetic identity. Genetic identity confirmed. Alpha series. Subject Sigma. Former identity. Charles Milton Porter.
Welcome back, Milton.
System ending personality duplication. Subject Charles Milton Porter.
You see now why I let the machine speak for you, Mr. Porter. We needed a voice that would be familiar, comforting, your own. With that copy of the Thinker's programming, we may return to the surface and use it to restore you to the man you once were.
Interesting.
Please, collect the printout and meet me at your bathysphere dock. Take your time, Mr. Porter. I will be waiting.
Interesting. Did I get the printout? That was a nice little twist. I didn't even think of me being Porter. Okay, this thing here needs to go away. Excuse me. However, I just don't trust there not being anything else to encounter on the way. So because of that, I'm going to go ahead and pick up some laser cells. Just because, like I said, I don't trust it being an encounter-free journey. Even though she's like, go ahead and take your time. We'll find out here in a minute. Is that closed? Yeah, that's locked. Oh. I was not expecting it to put me out right there. Where does this go? Oh, this leads back to that place which is closed. Up, please. Let me save. Nope, never mind. Can't save in an elevator. Okay. Let me save now. Just in case. Because the fact that this is here? Well, hold on. I have no weapons. Never mind. I guess it's...
I believe I'm done feeding audio recordings and personal anecdotes to the thinker. I am set to test the personality duplication function. Target personality, Pearl Porter. Thinker, are you ready?
Yes, Milton.
Starting test. Hello, Pearl.
Hello, Milton.
How have you been?
Just wonderful, Milton. I've missed you, though. It's been so long.
Pearl, No, this isn't right. It isn't her. Thinker, stop the test.
But what's the matter, Milton?
Oh, God.
Don't you still love me?
Oh, God, I said end function, Thinker. Now! It's over.
Interesting. And I had a feeling he was, that he was going to do something like that. That's one way to prop up your piano when its leg is one leg is shorter than the others, I guess. What's up with the music? Something's gonna happen to me. I know that. Let me guess. There's gonna be a big sister that has been infused with Pearl. And there's nothing really to collect or look at. Have I been here before? I don't think I have. No. At least I don't think I have. The wedding, 1939. Indiscriminate rains of bombs on London. So this is looking back at the World War II. Dear Mr. Porter, I've learned of the death of your wife, Pearl. I hereby extend to you my heartfelt sympathy in your great loss. You're very truly yours, Prime Minister Winston Churchill. Oh, wow. So now, did he come here after the war or during the war? I presume during the war.
The Thinker never gave up on you, Mr. Porter. It could not leave you behind. Please, step up to the console and begin the bathysphere launch sequence. We have much work ahead of us.
So I wonder if if Wall knew who I was. Oh, hey!
I lived through the Blitz, Pearl, and the fall of Rapture. They took my memory, my voice, everything that made me a man. But nothing ever scared me so much as saying goodbye. I wanted to save you. I couldn't resist trying to bring you back the only way I knew how. But you didn't want that. I know it now. And I think I'm finally ready to let you go your way. I stand here with the sun on my face, and it's almost like I can feel you smiling. Goodbye, Pearl. I love you more than I've got words for. Milton.
That was actually a very good DLC. A nice little twist there, because I honestly didn't suspect that the guy I was controlling was Milton after all. So it was Thinker that was mimicking me, just like they said, to have a familiar voice, if you will. That's pretty good. So after the credits, we will go ahead and end the stream, and then the next one on the agenda is going to be Bioshock Infinite. Alright, well that's gonna be it for this stream, because not gonna do the there's this protector trials, not gonna be doing that, so we will pick this up on another stream and start with the next game in the series. Until then.